DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. Guys, welcome to another late night DLT live stream. What's up, late night hooligans? What's it called? The night owls, if you will. The street cats. Guys, appreciate you tuning in. As always, shout out to the Blue Crew. Earlier's live stream was a lot of fun. We had a great crypto and beer live stream. And now we're here. We're going to be talking about crypto like we always do, hanging out with the Blue Crew. Appreciate the likes, appreciate the subscribers. We're trying to get to 2,700 and hopefully on the way to 3,000 as well. You guys are amazing. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. So I just came out of watching the movie Dune. Interesting film, released on a interesting day, and astrologically as well. All these speculative things, the symbolism in the movie, lots of like liquidity symbolism, water symbolism, heavy water symbolism, blatant images of HBAR, like the HBAR logo in certain things, which was interesting. XRP logo. But an awesome sci-fi movie nonetheless. Pretty cool, interesting experience. Certain things I like about it, certain things I don't, but all in all, interesting film. But certain subtexts that made me think of like certain reasons that movie's being released now. Interesting times we're in, y'all. Interesting times. West, what's up, bro? Been a while. Good to see you. Okay. What's up, West? Yeah, man, it's been a long time, dude. Good to see you, dude. English to me. Sup, G. Guys, appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for the 2 likes, 3 viewers. We haven't been doing a lot of late night live streams. That's, we're trying to get back onto that. Like tomorrow I got work like super early, but I just felt like talking with the Blue Crew, hanging out, and, trying to be a little bit more consistent. It's tough when we're working consecutive days and getting the energy to do this, but nonetheless, love hanging with the Blue Crew, and you guys are awesome. Loved talking earlier about our 5 cryptos that we're holding. I haven't been able to look at the prices recently. I'll look at them tomorrow and see what's going on in terms of percentages up, percentages down. Today we had kind of a red day, so it felt like a pretty good buy day to me. Especially for certain tokens that are out there. Got some XDC earlier today, so really liking having some XDC. Got some more XRP. I'm getting back into the hyper bullishness of taking advantage of this XRP right now at $1 at these prices, instead of, because now at first I thought I hit my goals with XRP, so then I can also diversify into a lot of other assets, and I'm actually really happy to have all these other assets and the opportunities I've had with those assets. And now I'm like thinking of consolidating, or have been consolidating some of that into XRP, but looking forward to the future gains to come for XRP, and not taking for granted it being here at $1, and the potential with, and things like XDC, HBAR, Algorand, the cryptocurrency space in general. When you're seeing all this news about meme coins and Shiba and how much fun they are, and the adoption that's happening, the volume that's going through them, it's tough to see that passing by, but I'm happy to be stacking on these other crypto tokens that I think are massively undervalued. And they don't need to be under a penny to be kind of appealing to invest in, right? Be truth seeking. I've never been a Shiba holder, man, and it's hard for me to hodl meme coins. I'm trying to get the balls to hodl more meme coins, but I just hodl Doge in terms of a meme coin, because I know there's projects that have future plans with Doge, so I don't think Doge is really going anywhere. Like, it's not going to go away, and they're just going to continue building things for it, just because of the appeal it has and the adoption. Right? It's a great way for people to come into crypto, just because it's like Pokemon in a way. It's like this cartoon meme dog thing. People are just really all over about it, and they don't want to be missing out. They want to be part of the party. They want to be able to tell other people like, yeah, I was invested in that. And I get it, but it's just hard for me to pass aside, you know, these other projects before thinking about investing in Shiba. I just rather invest in these other projects first and then hit certain goal marks with each of those projects. And then maybe I have fun with the volatility of Shiba. Because that's the fun of Shiba, right? It's a highly volatile coin. It dumps major and pumps major. That's a lot of fun, and that's really what a lot of people like about crypto is the high volatility. I do too, and I believe these other projects are going to have ridiculous evaluations on them in the future, because not only are they just fun and have this, you know, cartoon, like the surface level of it, the appeal, but looking at the tech underneath, looking what's supporting it, looking at the long-term viability of that tech and whatnot, that's where these other projects become very appealing, because we know projects like S coins. I'm not saying Shiba is an S coin. I don't mean to say that. Sorry. Because people have made money off of it and people love the communities and they're having fun. And I'm not going to call it an S coin. But, you know, hopefully things do come to earth eventually and do start to make sense in the future. And when they do, it could have like amazing effects. Like we're going to have a consolidation of the market, a tremendous consolidation of the market with going into a regulatory phase, right? Having more regulations, having more oversight on KYC, AML, and what these companies have to do to apply to be blockchains or even be legitimate blockchains to begin with and be part of the market. So we're talking about a good portion of those coins going away. And there's still going to be appeal for a lot of other tokens, though. I'm not saying there's not going to be a lot of tokens. I do believe there will be a lot of tokens that are there in the future. But it'll be more quality tokens, ones that are still usable. You'll have your meme coins. You'll have those there too. But I think the value, the majority of that value is going to trickle into these layer one solutions that these applications like a Shiba are being built on top of. DGB, Digibyte. I got some Digibyte. I'm holding some Digibyte. Jason Geo, what is up? I mean, dude, that's amazing, dude. I wish I could play with that type of money that you're playing there, man. Like, see, that's why I try not to talk bad with Shiba. People took the ride on Shiba and made a tremendous amount of money. I'm sure I would be boasting about Shiba, being like, yep, I just made an awesome trade on Shiba, just bought the dip, and then it boomed up 100%. You know, like just gloating about the gains on Shiba and just like how ridiculous this crypto space is, that you can just be having fun with this type of volatility. Transferring WTK to BitTrue. Interesting. What's WTK? I got to check that out, Jason Geo. Guys, but appreciate you tuning in. What's up, guys? Always appreciate talking to the Blue Crew. Let me know what cryptos dips you've been buying, or cryptos that you guys like or keeping eyes out for. I like to have a common theme of hopefully they're somehow, some way connected to Interledger Protocol, but sometimes they're just a good trade-all opportunity, and I'm up for those as well. D'Antonio Alvarez is in the house. What's up, D'Antonio? Good to have you here. Here's a wrench. With the wrench comes great responsibility. Appreciate you tuning in. Everybody, welcome D'Antonio to the Blue Crew. So, as I was saying, you know, getting more XRP. I'm a big fan of this token and coin. I think it's undervalued. With Ripple and SEC's lawsuit going on, they're delaying it. I think they're delaying it for bigger reasons, especially with Ripple just continuing to open up more corridors across the world in terms of liquidity, and the central banks that are onboarding their platform that they've been doing for years and years, right? Ripple's been around since what, 2010, 2012, somewhere around there, right? We've seen their partnerships. We've seen the people who are part of their team. So I think it's a legitimate project. I think it's a coin worth investing in. But once again, I'll never tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Wes, appreciate you welcoming in the newest Blue Crew member. Heard about new Russia gold-backed currency with XRP. Russia gold-backed currency with XRP. That'd be very interesting. Russia getting in on XRP. But the thing is, XRP is going to belong to the whole world, right? Because if we're talking about all the central banks being Ripple partners and being onboarded and creating the level playing field that we're all talking about, when all the payment systems that they're going through, instead of Swift, are going to be going through a real-time payment system and agreeing to a messaging standard, right? The ISO 20022 messaging standard. So I think with what's going on with XRP, it's not going to belong to one specific country. It's not going to belong only to Russia. Maybe Russia gets a head start, but I think all these countries are going to be on board when it comes to the ISO 20022 standard, right? And using or dubbing XRP as a universal digital currency that's great for anything related to payments, micropayments, streaming payments, or for just liquidity, simple liquidity for cross-border transfers all across the globe. And not only cross-border transfers, that's what Ripple's mostly focused on, but of course with interledger, streaming payments, micropayments, untrusted parties being able to have the same type of quality payment service, just like they can send messages across the internet, just like you guys in the chat are sending me messages right now. That's how fast our ability to make payments should be, and XRP makes that possible. It was the first to want to go in that direction, to want to work with global regulators, to want to work with central banks across the globe. So it has a major first mover advantage over a lot of crypto, because a lot of crypto mimicked Ethereum, Bitcoin, right? The proof of works. I don't need to tell you guys this, especially if you're in the Blue Crew. You guys already know a lot about the history of crypto, but that's what makes XRP so damn appealing, because it's really the first of its kind to want to go in the direction that now it seems like a lot of cryptos do want to get into, is working with businesses, being regulatory compliant. But then there's a ton of other cryptos out there that are just straight up scams. They're taking advantage of an unregulated market and thus taking advantage of investors. Texas Crypto in the chat. Hey G, what's up, Blue Crew? Appreciate you tuning in, man. I only wish I was bragging about gains. I'm trying to make the plays. We need a roof, windows, and doors. 8-foot hole in the ceiling now. Oh man, truth. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, Ronald, what was the Russian coin? I'd like to hear about that too. So, yeah, XRP, obviously one I'm going after. And then HBAR, Hedera Hashgraph announced today their partnership with DNC Bank. I believe it's DNC or DNS Bank. Some bank has joined their, it's not a partnership, but some bank has joined their governing council, which I kind of equate to a partnership, if you will. But the correct thing is governing council. So HBAR, Hyperledger, the consortium developed by Accenture and DTCC, loves HBAR, loves Hedera Hashgraph. Hedera Hashgraph has some major connections with the W3C, as well, the World Wide Web, and is looking to really be a big part of this distributed ledger technology future, because it's probably not going to be one coin to rule them all, but it probably will be a few that really dominate in the future for most use cases. And it could possibly be maybe just one. Like, I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility. I just don't think it's likely that it would be just one complete ledger to rule them all, and then there would be no other ledgers, right? I only wish I was bragging. I'm trying to make the plays. We need a roof. I hear you, man. Where are you watching from? Me? I'm just over here in LA. I think that's the skyline right in front of us, right? So with HBAR, Hedera is just continuing to build. It being under $1 looks like a tremendous opportunity. I think HBAR deserves definitely a better price for the capabilities and what their blockchain is actually doing, and how they're really changing up the view on DAG versions of consensus, which, you know, it seems like from some blockchain developers, they believe DAGs, or direct acyclic graph type of consensus, is maybe not the best for payments, but who knows? XR Doge, yeah, people have been trying to get me onto the XR Doge train as well. Oh, so D'Antonio Alvarez has a question here. Anyone in the Blue Crew recommend any company that's either letting you take loans out on your crypto or make income by lending your crypto out? Does anybody have an answer for D'Antonio there? Texas Crypto probably drove through it before. I hope we dip hard. So you're looking for a crash. Okay, I hear you. You want to take advantage of the next dip, right? You're probably hodling some fiat on the side, right? Yeah, I just try to find projects I like and invest in them for long term, and then hopefully in those long terms they hit our targets. I can't not a pro trader, but I definitely like what these projects have in terms of potential. But yeah, does anybody know a company or platform that lets you take loans out on your crypto and make income by lending your crypto? Maybe Coinbase. Oh no, Coinbase stopped with Coinbase Lend, right? They didn't do the Coinbase Lend. I would say Nexo. I would say Nexo is the closest thing. Maybe, oh, Celsius. Check out Celsius Network. Yeah, Celsius Network. XRP Tiny Papa said Celsius as well. Yeah, check out Celsius Network. And that one has really good high annual percentage yield on your stable coins. For example, like a stable coin like USDC, the US dollar stable coin. But yeah, Celsius I would check out over Nexo for sure. Maybe crypto.com or crypto.org. I think crypto.com is what it is. But I would try out Celsius for sure. I like Old West Texas stuff. Hey, that's why your name's West, man. Yeah, very cool. So wait, we got XRP covered. We got HBAR covered for the reasons that we're talking about. Next one, I think, is Elastos. All three of these have a particular connection, and a theme for tonight is the W3C, the World Wide Web Consortium, made up of basically the biggest companies we know today, especially ones that are major cloud providers. And we understand how this whole cloud space in general is only expanding more and more. The possibilities of cloud marketplaces, and understanding that right now there's a lot of monopolies in terms of these types of companies. And what is crypto all about? It's decentralizing it, right? Not having just these single heads to the beast, but creating a multi-headed beast, and all of them having their fair share of the pie, right? Not one of them controlling the whole outcome. For example, like AWS, a majority of Ethereum's nodes are running on a centralized cloud provider like AWS. And if AWS has a policy change in the future and decides to maybe not support the Ethereum nodes any longer, or maybe some other outcome, then that can really do some damage to the crypto space in general, because a majority of them are Ethereum based, right? And Ethereum has such tremendous liquidity in the space as well, at least for now. But yeah, a centralized provider can decide that outcome. So thus it's not decentralized blockchain in its truest sense. So something like a Akash AKT, or what they're building with HBAR, XRP, and Elastos, this Web3 future, this decentralized future. It's going to be very interesting seeing where this all goes. But yeah, having blockchain, even inspiring different outcomes in the cloud marketplace is just tremendous. Not only in the financial system, but we're talking about what's going on with information in general in the cloud, storage, all these things. Sean Thompson in the chat. How's it going, man? Yeah, that's something to think about, man. Not many people think about that when they're, if you're an ETH maxi or anything, or you believe ETH to be decentralized, a majority of its nodes are supported by AWS. So if AWS has a policy change, it can really shift the outcome of the future of that blockchain. Whereas if you have a decentralized cloud marketplace, for example, Akash, which we're so bullish on because it has connections to Interledger Protocol, which, we talk about a lot on this channel, it being the messaging standard for future payments, right, across the web. And it having two different modes of how it accomplishes those payments. And one of those modes requires the use of XRP, and it's a majority of the payments on the internet, right? So if you're working with Interledger Protocol and you're building on top of that, you're building on the future of payments, then that's a project I would like to get behind, especially if it's one that's establishing like a decentralized cloud marketplace. What do you think of IOTEX? I've heard of IOTEX connected to some major blockchain. I dig them. I probably should get some exposure to them, a little bit of, because I do like the connections that I've seen with them. Even if not really, I feel like I'm confusing them with either having connections to the Cosmos ecosystem or, something else like that, or HBAR. Russian ruble is using XRP. Russia disconnecting from SWIFT. Can you share the link in the chat, my man? Can you share that link? That would be great to get that confirmation that Russia has plans to ditch SWIFT. Because I think most nations are going to ditch SWIFT during this ISO 20022 migration, right? They have a period of migration happening. I think they're thinking about doing it overnight, like the migration just happening overnight, right? Or it's going to take years for it to develop, right? It's like, I feel like it's one of those outcomes. Because I've seen plans for them to have this like coexistence period between SWIFT and the real-time payment settlement mechanism, going up to like 2027, right? So that would mean a long-ass time. So maybe adoption of XRP would happen slowly over time, right? Like kind of cool our jets of how fast we're going to adopt a universal currency and maybe see. But I feel like with all this hype happening already with a lot of cryptos like Shiba and Doge, and everybody now having a more of an awareness of what Bitcoin is, at least on a general scope, like you can go to I'm sure you can go to like any 20-year-old or any 22-year-old or, someone in their 20s and ask them, do you know what Bitcoin is? And they probably do. If they know what cryptocurrency is, they probably do. Or at least can say, oh yeah, Bitcoin, oh yeah, Doge, oh yeah, Shiba, right? J. Roy Bulldoggin, Harmony's killing it. Nice, man. Ripple XRP, Russia disconnecting from SWIFT. Okay, I got to check out that article, man. Thanks for sharing that, Ronald. Appreciate you. Thanks to everybody tuning in, man. Thanks for the 11 viewers, the 11 likes. You guys are awesome. Always good hanging out with the Blue Crew. Thanks to any new subscribers to the channel. Surely do appreciate it. You guys know, I'll never tell you what to do. I'm not out here to try to get your likes, to try to get your subs. I'm here to talk to the Blue Crew, have a good time with y'all. And if you guys are digging the content, you already know what to do on YouTube, You already know to hit the like if you like this stuff. You already know to be subscribing if you want to keep, especially getting notifications, because we just stream at random most of the time. Super bullish on XRP. Looks beautiful. TA looks beautiful. Nice. Yeah, XRP is looking really good. So I'm excited. I mean, anything with the price range that XRP is currently at right now, I'm super excited for its future. Every day that passes just is a day closer to finding out the resolution of this SEC lawsuit for Ripple. and you know, people's because a lot of people are unsure about XRP and are hesitant to even invest in it because of that SEC lawsuit. So, and of course, just a ton of manipulation happening in general. Bought back in at New Cipher at 96 cents. J-Roy, man, New Cipher blew up so big, my dude. It's been awesome riding that New Cipher wave. Greg Asuri from Akash has talked about New Cipher a lot and owning New Cipher tokens. So, and maybe New Cipher joins the Cosmos ecosystem. Maybe they become IBC enabled, inter blockchain communication enabled. J-Roy, man, I was with you on that New Cipher trade, man. We were talking about it together, dude. Those were good days. Allowed me to take profits and sell for, get some more XRP. XLM's looking great too. Got to give a shout out to XLM and Stellar. We'll see what ends up happening with its further developments, and what WorldWire has been doing. The ecosystem that Stellar's supporting. Stellar could have some big days as well coming. Oh, Zilchain is now having a lot of airdrops on their platform. Interesting. Anyone held Zoot? I did. Jason Geo, you always have crazy gems though, man. Like, as you always have like these awesome gems that, like, you'd shout it out even before it happens and then it blows up big, you know. I remember you were talking about like, even though EOS is like kind of dipped as well, but like you were buying some really cheap EOS at the time. So yeah, Jason Geo's cryptos he brings up. I mean, would you recommend Zoot now? Or was it just a good tradle? Not airdrops, just new projects, coins on market cap that are launched on the Zill network. I'm not surprised though, to tell you the truth, with Zilliqa, because of that early connection that it had with unstoppable domains out of nowhere, and it being a major connection with what's it called, creating a new form of consensus called sharding, right? And now like some other cryptos are adopting the sharding thing. So that's one to keep an eye out for sure with Zilliqa. I hodl some Zilliqa, but it's not like a really big bag. Definitely could have had more chances to get really big bags of it though. I think Zilliqa is going to do some things for sure. That one really nobody talks about, so that's a good one to bring up there, J-Roy. WTK to start trading in a few hours on BitTrue. Okay. Jason Geo's got the next one that could be a good pump. I mean, if you're in first, you basically can ride that pump to, and then you would probably have a good idea of when to cash out. Does anyone here use a front runner bot? I've never used one of those, man. I think they have one of those on Qcoin as well, right? Yes, Zoot exploded. I had $1,000 worth. It went dead for 3 months, dropped to 100, and now it's 2,000. Oh, wow. That's crypto for you, though, man. You hold it long enough, and then you might actually just see gains out of a token like that. I don't even know what Zoot is, though. It might be a legit project. But hell, that's what we love crypto for, right? Is that volatility as well. Those high percentage run-ups out of nowhere. But anyways, guys, I'm going to cut it short for tonight. I apologize. I just got to get up super early tomorrow for work. Always good hanging out with the Blue Crew. You guys are amazing. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Always appreciate the awareness of the Blue Crew and all the support you guys bring. We're trying to get to 3K subscribers, and you guys are making it happen. And when we do get to 3K, it's going to be the dawn of the green wrenches, the green crew. Get ready. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. Keep the eye of the tiger. I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.